morning. Stocks go up, stocks go down. Then we see. Amazing day on Friday. Everything came back fast. Had MicroStrategy, so many of them. Ran nicely today. Talk a little bit about, people think that these guys, one guy going out there and buying a bunch of Bitcoin or selling a bunch of Bitcoin or this 2x or 3x, or some clown coming out there and saying, I'm going to buy $100 million worth of Tesla puts means something. It doesn't mean anything, guys. Okay, go look. Unusual activity is wrong 80% of the time. 80% of the time it's wrong. Why is it wrong? Because they don't factor in news. Some guy looks at a chart. Oh my God, this is going to break. And then news comes the other way. Okay? So it doesn't matter. Now, you may like it to use it. Go ahead and use it. But don't tell me, oh, this is going to happen because this guy did this. And let me tell you the other thing that nobody knows. Everybody seems to imply they know if it's a buy or a sell. I mean, you guys are all smarter than me because I can't tell you if it's a buy or a sell. Okay? I can't tell you. And there are people like, well, it went off at the ass, Sam, it has to be a sell. No, it doesn't, because he moves it. And what does somebody selling MicroStrategy 120 points in the money mean? I don't know. Maybe he wants some premium. Maybe he's just protecting himself. Maybe he bought too much. Okay? So just be aware that if you guys think of all this other information, the news is the news. Okay? That's it. Real news. Not some guy. I mean, people have been sending me stuff for 5 years on GME. Oh my God, this Rowan Kitty posted this meme. Why is he posting a meme? Why didn't he just tell you what it means? I mean, explain that to me. Why doesn't he just tell you what it means? He's going to post some dumb picture. So crazy, right? Doesn't make any sense. Okay? And then we see. But we tell you all the time, expect zero and relax. Well, MicroStrategy, we have the 980s, or 380s, or 280s, and they went from $1 to 15. The 300s went back to $1 and 10. And I mean, now we bought some other ones. They went from 4 to 6. Trading, okay? But I have no idea. Netflix is up today, 10 or 15. That's the best one. But Meta's not moving. It's not moving. The best one, 20 days in a row, it's not moving. Okay? Palantir up a couple. So the market's a little bit better. Then we see if it continues to go up. But that's what I'm telling you. Guys, you have the Fed on Wednesday. If he comes out and says, we're stopping quantitative tightening till this thing, we don't know which way to go, so we're going to stop that. That means risk assets are on. That means you get 150-point SPX pop. Now, once again, it doesn't mean it holds, but you're going to get that if he says that. If he says we're more inclined to cut if there's no impact to inflation, we're going to have a furious rally to 6,100. And then on the second, when Trump levies all these tariffs back on there, reciprocal tariffs, maybe we drop another 300. So just understand that, okay? This can go way up and it can go way down. And it's a trading market. And if you don't trade stuff, you're in trouble. Now let's talk about NVIDIA. NVIDIA is going to give you the roadmap tomorrow for the next 3 to 5 years. If he tells you his next chip is bigger than Blackwell, people may say, I don't want the Blackwell. But are they going to wait 3 years, a year and a half for that? Maybe, maybe not. If it rips, does it rip Avago? Avago had the best earnings never moved. Possible. Ulta, if you're going into a recession and Ulta goes up $40, how's that possible? Doesn't make any sense, right? So just understand the market is the market. You trying to make sense of it and thinking, oh my God, some guy did a 40x lever. Who cares? I'm telling you, and somebody sent a message said, oh, SEC goes after these guys. They don't. Because there's nothing wrong with you calling your friend and saying, you go out there, and he didn't even, all he did is he went and put on a 40x short. He didn't post it or anything. He can go do that all he wants to do. Other people see it, and they start talking about it. Meanwhile, he could have told his friend, okay, I'm going to do this trade, and his friend could say, oh, okay, then as soon as you're ready to cover it, tell me, and meanwhile, I'm going to buy 100 billion the other side, and we'll make another 20 billion. Absolutely can happen. And there's nothing illegal about that. You can do whatever you want to do with your friend. Okay? Absolutely. As long as he's not marketing it or anything. What do you think Citadel does? Citadel does this all day long for the last 20 years. Okay? So all these people have been telling you, oh, Citadel is shorting, it's shorting. How come they didn't go out of business with GME? Oh, because they weren't really doing everything they told you. Okay? And they're private. You don't get to see their books. So just understand that. Tesla, stunningly weak. Don't get sucked into this. If it's only cars, Tesla's not even worth $50 right now. But we know it's not only cars. Okay? But there's some stuff that he hasn't said. What if he comes out and says, okay, we're going to do robo-taxis in Austin, but we're going to charge what everybody else charges? How's he going to make any money? What's he get 4 or 5% of Uber's business? Right? So just understand that. To take business, he's going to have to cut. If an Uber is costing $50, he's going to have to put it out at $30. So we don't know anything of what's going to happen or if it's even going to happen. Now, I completely believe in robots, but the thing is, all of a sudden now I'm seeing like 60 different companies that have robots. So is he the only one going to be able to sell robots? There's going to be 60 companies selling robots. Now, I think everybody in the world will have one over time. So that will work, and that'll make Tesla worth a lot more, absolutely. Okay? Somebody sent me a message that said somebody told them, oh, Tesla's making chips. Who cares if Tesla's making chips? Who cares if Amazon's making chips? Their chips are no good. This myth of, oh, somebody's building a PC, I can build a PC that's better and charge more money. Really? How are you doing that? Or I can build a chip. The people that thought AMD had a good chip completely, it fascinated me. It fascinated me. That AMD is 3 years behind NVIDIA. 3 years. They will never, ever catch up unless there's a whole new architecture of a chip. Now, it doesn't mean they don't get extra 5% of the business or something, but they're not NVIDIA. Okay? So don't think that they are. Okay? So that's what we know. Let's get started here at 317. Stocks go up, stocks go down, retail sales right back down. SPX down 14. It was down 25 and 30 last night. That puts it back at this 56.26 becomes a big number. 5,600, 55, 52. Anything under 5,500 is a collapse. Over 56.72 can run. Okay? Avago 199, 207, 216 under 191. NVIDIA running. Look at NVIDIA running right from 103 to 123. 126, 131 into Jensen tomorrow. CrowdStrike, 372 up, 332 down. Alta, 372 up, 351 down. Apple, 209 down, 203 through 217. Palantir looks better, 91 and 96 under 81. Meta, this thing's not up 25, 632 underneath 609. SMCI, a little bit better. This thing was not, while everything was down last night, this thing wasn't down. 44, 46 under 41. Carvana, 171 down, 192 up. Netflix, 952 up, 851 down. Coin, no man's land, 199 up, 181 down. Costco, 909 up, 881 down. MicroStrategy, 303, 309, 322 beast. Underneath 291. Goldman Sachs, 552 up, 531 down. AppLovin, a little bit better. 309 up, 251 down. Tesla, 272 up, 222 down. And that's what we know, that's what we know, that's what we know. Okay? SPX is minus 8. The NASDAQ is positive, so the NASDAQ's going to be relatively strong today. Okay? So that's what we know. Everybody have a great trading day. See you in chat.